to explain these concerns to American people, I would say we can go back like to the World War II, when there were fears of, fifth column, like the Japanese people, for example, living in California, and how they were perceived by many, by the public in America. It doesn't mean that they were treated well at the time, but at least American public can understand some concerns that we have here. Or during the Cold War, well, everything Russian sounded suspicious in the United States for good or bad reasons. Well, in most cases for good reasons, I believe. Or after 9/11, the same applied to some radical Muslim communities in the U.S. and the American government had to take measures to not to expel, not to punish in wholesale everyone, but to make necessary distinctions, to bat, to discern, to differentiate between good kind of well-intending people, religious people, and not so much well-intending religious people. It's a major concern nowadays everywhere, and I think we need to understand the Ukrainians' case in this wider context of the instrumentalization of religion by the Kremlin. And I observe the same concerns, the same sort of reservations that I've just mentioned, which apply to the American situation, but also in Europe, across Europe, especially in the countries which are vulnerable and exposed to the potential Russian aggression, like the Baltic countries, and not just Baltic, but also everywhere across Europe is the same problem. The governments realized that the church, unfortunately, has been instrumentalized by the Russian government, because in the framework of the secularization, let me put it this way again, in the framework of the secularization, this secular age that we face somehow, for good or for bad. Again, I'm not going to judge it, but it's a perception when people believe that religion doesn't matter anymore. That's why religion was pushed to the kind of blind spot. That people who are experts, who are politicians, policymakers, they didn't pay attention to religion, and then religion bounces back. This happened, for example, with the Islamic Revolution in Iran, when the CIA, for example, didn't even notice that religion mattered at the time, and all of a sudden it just came out of the blue, and everyone was surprised everyone was surprised because people did not pay attention to this mental framework of secularization. They didn't believe that religion matters anymore.